Good morning. Saturday morning. I am testing a new microphone because that's what you do when you test. You say words into the camera and hope that it translates into words in the camera.
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
Good morning, sunshine. I'm gonna go out to the garage and get some deer meat. I was gonna get that brisket, but I was like, you know what? I have a bunch of deer meat I need to make sure I use. It's very cold. Hold on. What did it say? 6 degrees when I woke up. Now, 6 degrees. Cool, very cool, but not cool. Oh man, very quiet morning for me. Didn't sleep too well. I kept thinking about setting up this new microphone and if it was gonna work. So we'll see. Fiddle faddle with this thing, but we'll go out to the garage here and grab some deer. I'm thinking I got a bunch of deer legs and like ossobuco parts of the deer, and I got some beef femurs. I'm just thinking about making like some hearty like beef stew and put over those carnivore noodles in theory. But then I'm like, man, I love stroganoff, but I'm not eating heavy cream right now. Well, I could put butter. Close enough. Like a buttery beef bone, brothy, stewish sauce, like rich but not too rich. I'll experiment, and if I fail, I could try again. Cool. It's like life. Live and you learn, and unless it kills you. And I guess you learned. Put on my big boots. Well, it was so cold the dog didn't even want to go outside today. All right, let's set this up. Oh man, I do miss walking, that's for sure. I miss going outside and walking. I guess I really could if I just got up early and bundled up, but it's a little cold. I guess I'm a little whiny. Hey dog, you coming out to the garage? That never happens. The birds are saying hello. Oh, I got so much hamburger I put in here yesterday. There's some deer legs. There's another piece of deer. A heart? Oh no, that's a squirrel. All right, that's a lot of deer legs. Let's take these ones. That'll be good. It's like I'm out here talking to myself. Hopefully the camera's running. If you can hear me. Jeez, my wife needs to come out here and organize this since I just messed it all up. I don't even know why we have a freezer. You just put it outside. All right. Yeah, it's cold. Very cold. Come on. Those birds are very happy to see the sun, briefly. All right, so I got some deer shanks, and then this, I know this is pieces of deer from 2021, so I better, my 21-year season, my 2021 deer season. So I'll get these defrosting a little bit. Actually, I might just put them in the sous vide, just kind of warm them up a little bit. And then I'll put them in, I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in there and not too much. And then I have these beef femur bones that I got from my butcher. They're nice looking, but $14 for almost 4 pounds, so $3.69 a pound. It's like, it seems a little ridiculous, but the amount of flavor you can get off this, yeah, I'm just gonna have to like charge my family to eat it in love. Just love me. All right, do I eat breakfast today? I'm kind of hungry. Bacon and eggs sounds good. That's good, it's on my diet. I guess I could try to make myself a something different for breakfast. We'll see. All right, stop the rambling. You're just trying to test out your mic, dude. You're so cool. I just remember that it's, because the weather's a little gnarly, that I might have call-ins at work and problems. So I need to make sure I am adequately fed and I'm able to go throughout the day. I'm gonna make 6 pieces of bacon, and I already put 6 eggs in this measuring cup. Yeah, this beef gelatin powder, thicken, stabilizer, texturizer. Does it have calories? No, well, yeah, supposedly. has protein. Makes sense. So 100% beef gelatin. I assume this is okay for beef, butter, bacon, eggs. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons in there because I did it last night with 4 eggs, but I'm not even sure if I noticed there was gelatin in it. Do I immersion blend it? Yeah, because that's the best. Easy peasy. My outlet over here is broken. I need to fix it. Hi. Figured I'd do this as like a little bit of experiment for tomorrow's dinner. It's community group night, so we'll have a bunch of people over tonight. So it'll make everything a little bit different. Yeah, just thinking about that means either I have to eat late or I have to eat before, or I prepare my food before and then just eat it when they get here. But they're doing pasta and I'm not eating it as usual, but it's not weird anymore. I mean, for me, I don't know if it's weird for them. Why aren't you eating the recipe that my mom passed down to me for generations? Do you hate me because you won't eat this food? Well, I was gonna tell you, but this made it easy. All right, I'm definitely gonna use a nonstick pan for this. And yes, internet, I know I'm gonna die. You know how many times I've been told that if you use nonstick that you're gonna die? Not exactly those words, but I try to use nonstick pans very sparingly. And I told my wife and kids, I said, if I see you using a nonstick pan with the Teflon and I see any metal utensil touching it or hearing any scrape sound at all, I'm gonna throw it directly in the trash. That's what good dads do. Yeah, I feel like this thing's crooked, that's for sure. I feel like I'm losing weight, feeling skinny, strong. Yeah, crazy. All right, this is gonna be the world's longest video. Or not, I could just cut it here. It's fast. Well, I missed my window. The kids are up. My twins have chores to do when they first come up. And one of them is to unload the dishwasher. One is to feed the dogs. So I put a little bit of beef towel on the bottom of this pan. I'm gonna try to make these pancake things and then into noodles. Essentially pour some of this in here, swirl it around, see if it gets everywhere. Well, that needs more. With that fat in there, it seems to not want to coat the bottom of the pan as well.
Did you get an electric mic?
Oh yeah, this is a wireless mic. I'll show you guys when it's all done so my son can do his chores. Okay, okay, okay. A nice robe. My son just informed me that it's cold. Like, let's talk about the weather. Oh, didn't I just do that earlier? Yeah, okay. Like father, like son. Welcome to Aaron's Test Kitchen, where he destroys everything. I'd made one decent one, and then the next one fell into pieces. And this third one looks like an old dirty, well, an old rag. It's all right, I'm practicing. One last one, we'll see what we'll do. Did you have a question for me? Okay. My son's standing behind the camera, just staring at me.
Watching.
So he says he's just watching. I'm just here, just watching. Yeah, I'll probably go back to the small pan. I thought I could get ahead and just use a bigger pan, but yeah. I could already tell this one's not gonna turn out because I didn't have enough egg to cover the whole bottom. Hello. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And this is why you test stuff. Or I guess I could have just asked my wife to do it. But a little bit of salt. My wife is the crepe master. I'm more like the crap master. That was mean, Aaron. Don't self-talk yourself like that. These ones aren't holding up as well as the ones yesterday, and maybe it was because it's a smaller ratio of the gelatin. That's all right. I mean, I say it's all right. The thing I'm wearing on my shirt is a microphone. So it's a reverse speaker. I'm the speaker. All right, that one ripped the shreds also. In about 7 minutes, I'm gonna finally be done with the bacon, and then I could finally cook dinner or breakfast. Why am I working so hard? Because you're wanting to use some creativity. How do I say this? One of the biggest markers for, like, how do I say this again? One of the biggest One of the ways that I've noticed that you can tell if you're doing well, like out, not depressed, enjoying life, happy to be alive, is to see if you have the ability to have creativity in your life. Creativity, I can't even say it now because I said it weird, that's all I hear now. If you don't feel creative, and being creative can manifest itself in a lot of ways. It's not just like drawing a picture. Cooking, any kind of art, you know, mechanics work, and working on engine, just something that gets you thinking and working through a process. And so I'm like, yeah, I feel like I want to be a little bit creative, and that's good. I know that means I'm in a good place, and I like doing it also for like a purpose. My purpose is to try to create an enjoyable meal for my family for tomorrow. Hopefully I can enjoy the process and not by the end of it just be totally burned out and like I gave all my love away. It's not how it works, but is that solid advice, Jake? You think that advice is solid?
Yes.
Yes, good. I'll give you the money. I paid you to say that later. My kids are excited because it's the one day a week that they get to have cereal. So I just kind of laid these all down, and it's like bits and pieces, so it's not going to be the best. I'm just gonna roll this up. I bet these knives need sharpened in strips. Kind of seems like a lot of work. I probably should have waited for them to cool down. Okay, it's on camera. Noodles. Cool. Well, I just have a little bit of butter left, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw this butter in this pan, and I'll throw these noodles in these, what do you call them?
No.
Noodles?
No.
Egg noodles? Egg noodles, that's an excellent name. I'll throw them in there. I think I'm gonna chop up my bacon and I'll just kind of all put it into there together and move it around. There's bowls because you guys get to have cereal, I think. I could be wrong. We might not even have any.
No, we're not good.
Are we? Remember when I was a kid, I'd eat cereal and I'd put like the most sugar you'd ever seen in your life in there. Yeah, that's not good.
Trying to go to the bath.
Oh, did you? Did you sit and strain and feel some pain?
I'm trying to go potty.
Okay, well then you go in the potty. You don't try to go potty in your pants, right? You're trying to go in the big potty? Yes or no? She's already gone. Okay, bacon's done. All right, I'll show you. I keep thinking like show you the whole process, part of the process. Maybe this will be my big push for the day. Bacon fat saves lives. Put a little bit of that in the pan too, yeah. 6 slices of bacon, I'm gonna put it here on this cutting board and I'm gonna cut it up. Make sure I use every pan in the house before my wife even gets out of bed. I don't know what it is, but she has the ability to stay in bed much longer than I do. I always joke it's because I have a prostate, but I should probably not joke about that kind of stuff. I'll just set this back in the oven for right now and hopefully not forget that it's there. Bring it closer. Sharpen my knife. All right, let's see how this, should I wait for it to sizzle more? Bacon? Yeah. Oh, wait a second until it sizzles a little more. Interesting. I mean, man, I could chef this up. Heavy cream, maybe more butter is just, well, if we have more. I'll use another tablespoon of butter in here. Bam. Yeah, I was just thinking all the different ways I could chef it up if I was just doing carnivore, not strict BBE. BBBE, beef, booyah, bacon, eggs. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Free sample. The taste of it's seasoned. Oh, it's a noodle. Oh yeah, that's good. Get a close up. The lighting's always horrible in my house, so it's why I'm not a YouTube sensation, plus my personality. All right, let's eat it. I may have slightly just burnt my tongue. That's great. Good morning. Just so sensitive. Let's see what tastes good. Was it worth all the extra work? Some salt. I will see you later. This might ruin everything, this microphone, but I think it's all right. All right, so I got the femur bones, and then I have these deer front legs, a little deer roast, and then it's a deer shoulder blade over here. And it already smells delicious. And yes, that deer was from 2021, but it smells perfect. Let's just be sideways. Random tidbit, when I butchered this deer, I kept all the silver skin on top on the meat, because if you leave that on, it protects the meat from ice or freezer burn. I didn't take the time to cut it off though, because I'm going to stew this down and I could probably just remove it here in a little bit. So I'm just got it on the heat. I'm gonna add a little fat. I'm just gonna add some fat in here. I'm just gonna sear part of it and just put it in the oven overnight. I'm gonna put some water in it too. Maybe a cup. This is gonna be so hearty and good. Yeah. My new microphone died. I should have charged it first. Hello, I'm right here. Test. Make sure this mic works. Very thankful for community group tonight. It's just good having fellowship with people and talking about the future and struggles and prayer requests, and then getting together and reading the Bible together, and I started reading some stuff. I was like, I'm pumped. I was like, oh yeah. I'm just thankful for just how far I've come in life when it comes to, I don't know. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. There's a lot to be thankful for. I am also thankful for these 2 T-bone steaks that I'm gonna eat. They're about a pound a piece with bone. I sous vide them because they're frozen, and yeah, I knew we were having people over, so I threw them in there real quick so I can just sear them real quick and I can eat them for dinner. It's late and I am very hungry. That's good because I have food to eat, and this will take me a little over my macros for the day, and I don't care. I keep saying that. Let's get some beef tallow in here. Also, my house is smelling so good. I opened this. I'll bring it down there. You won't be able to see, but I open this, and the smell of that bone broth that's cooking in there, and all that deer meat, it's so good. So good. Salt up the steaks. All right, I'm gonna sear these off one at a time, and then I'm going to consume them, and that will be day 20 on the beef butter bacon egg challenge complete. Thankful heart tonight. Thankful heart. Oh, and I'm also freezing to death because it's so cold outside. I just did chores. Again, thank you for blessing us with watching our videos. I hope this has some value to you, because it has a lot of value. Thank you. Did I already say it? Thank you. It's our pleasure. See you tomorrow.